Hey friends out in YouTube land, Asenva here, and today I'm going to show you something really cool today. It popped into my mind. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other videos that discuss this and like go over this, but I was at the Dollar Tree and I was like, you know what, I really want to take some pictures of my dolls, but I also don't want to go outside because we're in Texas heat right now and we're in triple digits. And I'm also a huge cheapskate and I don't want to have to spend $1 million for a backdrop. So lo and behold, I went to Dollar Tree and I got some stuff. So today I'm going to show you how to make an inexpensive backdrop for your BJDs. So before we start, if you like BJD videos and you want to learn more about BJDs, make sure that you like and subscribe. Also, please feel free to check out my blog, which is www.bjdlife.com. I also happen to have a store and you can get some really cool BJD merch there. And I just opened up my coffee shop, so if you want some really cute buttons or prints, you can find them there on my coffee shop. When I thought about backdrops for my BJDs, I really have a lot of SD size dolls, or the 1/3 scale size dolls. So I really had to keep in mind that it had to be big. Like, it had to be big enough to where if they stand in front of it, that they can actually be able to, like, it's not going to be so short that it's going to, you know, the backdrop's going to only come up to a certain part on them. All these things are really, honestly, you could make this for probably $6 or less. I think you honestly could buy a lot more, but today I kind of just bought the bare minimum. So I picked up one of these. Yeah, you remember this, like from your, you know, middle school science fair project? I picked up one of these because I thought of two things. One, I thought that the white on the sides, the panels on the sides, would be great if you have a light source. It can bounce off the white panels and hopefully make your picture look even sharper. And then the height of it was really appealing. I think the cool thing about this though is that you can do this one of two ways. You can actually either, I would either like make it like this for your MSDs or USDs, so now you have a platform on the bottom, and then you can bend this part backwards if you don't want it to be there. You could easily put this up against the wall, and now you have a clean like white space here for MSDs or USDs to be in, or you could have it like this. I think the versatility of having this and then the fact that you could just like fold it up and put it away is probably the best thing ever. So Asenva, this is hecka boring. This is just white. You could just do plain Jano white, and that's a thing too. You could spice it up a couple of ways. You could actually paint this yourself if you want to paint something cool, or if you're not artistically inclined like I am, you can actually pick up these bad boys at the Dollar Tree as well. So these are supposed to be for like countertops and stuff, and it has like a transparency sheet on the back, and we're gonna kind of give it a test to see how it is. But you're supposed to be able to like stick it onto surfaces. I don't know if I'm gonna have to glue this or if it actually does have a sticky adhesive. But either way, if I have to glue it or if it has a sticky adhesive, perfect, that's fine. And what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up kind of putting it in here like this. I bought actually 4 of these. And I'm gonna kind of like tile them in here, like here in this area. So that way now my backdrop looks like a marble kind of looking background with different things in it. So it kind of gives a kind of cool like life touch, different background that you can have for your backdrop. And then they had tons of them there at Dollar Tree. So it wasn't just this design. They had some that had like pebbles. They had like just metallic looking ones. The possibilities are endless, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of set this up and just kind of see how things work, and then yeah, we'll take some pictures and show you how it looks. So this is how my little backdrop looks like. Yeah, it's not perfect. Like, I obviously, like I've said before, I'm not like a crafty person. So if you're craftier than me, I imagine you're gonna like blow this project away. I just got like a simple white like poster board paper and I put it on the floor. I imagine you can get like material or anything else and just kind of lay it there on the floor so you can have something different there, but I think it's gonna get the job done. So I'm gonna show you what the different sizes look lined up against this quote-unquote backdrop that we just made, and so you can see the different sizes. I should have placed the stones like with more of a designated pattern so it looked more uniform. Again, I am not a crafty person, so that's all I mean. I guess it doesn't look bad when he stands in front of the middle of the line. If he covers up the line, it doesn't look too bad actually. And now we have a large doll. So his head is barely making that clearance there. So if I were to take any head shots, I would have to be careful because our top there ends. But we can still get the shots from like the side and stuff. And you could do like a sideways shot and still get his whole body in there. But if you try to get anything bigger, then obviously you're probably gonna have to stack, which you could do that too. You know, you could get two of these tri-fold boards and, you know, stack them on top of each other and make it bigger. But I imagine you could do different things, like really. You could make like, imagine like you could even just make like a tub filled with these backdrops. You could do seasonal stuff and get like a tube of wrapping paper and put that on the background of your thing, you know, or just material and drape it over. I think, you know, a lot of us that are the more novice people of photography, you know, we want to take pictures of our dolls, but we just don't, you know, have the experience to do so sometimes. So I think doing something like this is like a really quick and easy way that you can kind of spice up your photos and take nice pictures of your dolls without having to break the bank, and it's really easy that I think anybody can do. What are some things that you like to do with doll photography? Do you make backdrops of your own, or do you like to go to scenic places? Like, what is something that you do that you enjoy? Tell us in the comment section down below. As always, I hope you have a dolly-tastic day. Don't forget, you can actually catch me live on Tuesdays for Dolly Talk Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Central Time, where I do an hour of streaming about just random topics regarding the BJD hobby. So come on in, we have a chat room and it's fun. Bye!